Yo, what's up? It's time for the monthly installment of CTW. And this is like CTW 88 or 89. I actually forgot to check, and it's been so long that I've forgotten what number I'm on. But, you know, we'll get to 100 eventually. But I want to talk about this game I found on Steam, right? Nuclear Nightmare, the hit game. And by hit game, I mean it's just a game. I'll call any game a hit game. I don't care. You know, the actual... Well, that guy sucks. The actual hit game that's out right now is Marvel Rivals. But fuck that game. That game's gay, even though I haven't played it. Nuclear Nightmare is the greatest game I've ever played. I remember... I saw this post online a while back, and I think it was talking about Lethal Company, maybe, where they described it as, like, their favorite genre of game, which is, like, 4 guys dying, right? And that's basically what Nuclear Nightmare is, except you can have more than 4 guys. So it's just, you know, some number of guys between, like, 4 and 10, I'm not really sure, dying, right? It's a new genre, because the number's higher. But, yeah, it's, you're playing as these, you're playing as these guys. I don't know if they're scientists, but they're in this snowy place, right? And somebody said the game is based on this movie called The Thing, which is in a snowy place. But I haven't seen the movie, but I think Kurt Russell's in it. And it was made, you know, more than, like, 15 years ago, so you're allowed to like that movie. But anyway, so you're in this snowy place, and you gotta, like, do a bunch of shit, right? You have all these objectives, and they're like, flip a switch at, you know, there's like a bunch of locations. So it's like, flip a switch at the gay bar. So you go to the gay bar, and you like, you know, you flip some levers. And, you know, you like take a picture of it. And it's like, objective complete. And then, I don't know, there's like, I want to say 10 objectives. Nice round number. I might be completely making that up. But we'll say there's 10, right? So you go like, I don't know, the strip club, the gay bar, a couple other places. I don't know, the Pornhub headquarters. Those might not be the actual locations in the game. But if you want to, you know, find out what they actually are, you have to play the game yourself. You have to support the creators of Nuclear Nightmare. You have to pay $1 on Steam to find out if all the locations are actually as hot as the ones I just described, right? So yeah, you go to these locations and you do shit, and it's like, well, okay, that sounds like a pretty boring game, right? Well, yeah, but no. There's these monster guys, right? And since, I don't know, nukes went off, they're all like mutated dudes. So it's like you're in Chernobyl. I don't think that's actually a thing in Chernobyl. If you go there, there's probably not a bunch of like mutant zombie guys. Even as much as, you know, some conspiracy theorists would like to believe. I don't think that's actually out there. But I've never been to Chernobyl. So maybe that's actually proof that if you go there, you do become mutated. Because I haven't been there, and I'm not mutated. I don't think the logic follows. But maybe if you're dumb, it does. I don't know. Anyway, so these monster guys, and they just kind of sneak up on you whenever you're like flipping the switches in all the gay places I mentioned earlier. And then they fuck you in the ass. Which, you know, they don't really sound like monsters, you know. They're just kind of doing what they should be doing, right? Like, if you're at the gay bar, you expect to get fucked, right? I don't know if that's how that works, but I'm going to go with it is, you know. So all these monsters come up, they kill you, but there's actually guns, right? There's all these items. You walk around and you're like, ooh, I found pills that I can take, and the pills, I don't know, they make you healthier, which is how it works in real life. You know, you find pills, you take them, you're healthier. I mean, it was just, even if you find them in strange places, probably you can take them and maybe you'll be okay. That's not legal advice. Legal? Legally, that's not... I'm not advising you to do that, but if it was me, personally, I would take pills I found under the couch. Yeah, so, you know, you find pills, you find guns, right? There's all these guns in the game. And by all these guns, I mean about 4. There's a pistol, which I think sucks, but apparently it's okay. There's a sniper, which I think sucks, but it actually sucks. There's a flamethrower, which I think is good, and it's actually good. And there's a shotgun, which I think is the greatest gun ever. And, you know, it probably is. I don't know. There's this thing where, like, in games, they give you sniper rifles, and they're always shit. The only game that's ever had a good sniper rifle is every Halo game, and also Counter-Strike. But I suck with the sniper in Halo, and I refuse to play it in Counter-Strike. But then when I get it in Nuclear Nightmare, it's just shit. You can't hit anything. It's slow as fuck. The scope is like, I don't understand how you have a scope, and then, like, you zoom in, right? You have the scope, and you right-click like this. See, I'm right-clicking the bow. You right-click on the scope, and your fucking, like, your vision, I swear your vision zooms out in this game. You're like looking at them from farther away down the scope, and also it gives you it tries to be like a thermal scope, right? So you're like, ooh, it's dark out, but I can still see the monsters. But instead, it's just your whole screen it looks like you got fucking flashbang. The whole thing is like red and white and bright colors, and you can't tell what the fuck is going on, and it's awful. All right, don't use the sniper. And then I'm pretty sure. Well, I've never hit anything with a sniper, but I'm pretty sure if you don't zoom in, it's impossible to hit anything. Like in every game with a sniper. So yeah, impossible to hit when you're using the scope because you can't see. Impossible to hit when you're not using the scope because the bullets just fly in random directions, like every gun in Counter-Strike, you know. But I don't know. Anything else in the game? Let's see. They have like the voice chat, like in Lethal Company, the most fuck. Wait, on the go. You know, where you like you talk to people who are close to you, which is good. But the mic, it has the worst mic ever in this game. I don't know what they did. They don't want to just use your actual mic audio. You know, because like you're playing, you know, with somebody on Discord and their mic sounds okay. Then they use the same mic and you play Nuclear Nightmare and it's the shittiest sound you've ever heard. Like, I don't understand. They have this, the thing in the settings is you don't change other people's mic volume, you change your own. Which is insane. I don't know where they came up with that idea. But like, so I can fucking turn my mic volume all the way up and like get real up close to my mic and scream into it and it destroys other people's eardrums. They can't turn me down. They can turn like their computer volume down, I guess. They can turn their own mic down. They can't turn my volume down. What? That's insane. Who came up with that? Who? Apparently the guy who made Nuclear Nightmare, who I'm advising you to pay $1.39 to play this game. Somebody check on Steam. That might be the actual amount. If it's $1.39 and I just remembered that, I'm the fucking goat. But yeah, this is the greatest game of all time. It's much better than Marvel Rivals. That's all I'm gonna say. Even though I've only played one of the two, and it's the one I'm suggesting you buy right now. Even though like Rivals is free, but fuck that game. It's too popular. Stupid ass game. Maybe I'll do one of these talking about that game. Even though I've never played it, I'll just like shit talk it the whole time. That's a good idea. So in conclusion. You're gay. Subscriber, you obese.